Well, the last time we were in New Orleans for scientific sessions was 7 years ago. And actually, at that time, smoking was still allowed in the bars and restaurants of New Orleans. At that time, we challenged New Orleans and said that likely as an organization that we will not be back unless we were able to have clean indoor air laws, comprehensive clean indoor air laws that would impact every bar and restaurant in New Orleans. And actually, the odds were against us on making that happen, but because of perseverance and because of incredible volunteers and staff and advocates, we're back in New Orleans because a couple of years ago they actually did enact laws that were making New Orleans a healthier place to live and to work and to go to conferences and conventions. That's a great question. Scientific sessions is an opportunity of bringing the science and researchers and cardiologists and neurologists all together under one roof to truly celebrate the progress and the accomplishments that we're making on the prevention and treatment of heart disease and stroke. And this is really where all of those medical advances are being shared with one another. We have early investigators and poster sessions from individuals who are moving the needle in a significant way. But we also have incredible research that's being shared, and those discoveries, those research discoveries that is truly moving the needle on heart disease and stroke are shared here for the world to see. And so you'll see a lot of information coming out of New Orleans from scientific sessions because of the work that the American Heart Association is doing to convene people and bring them together for this wonderful opportunity. We've been talking for a year about one brave idea, the $75 million opportunity, $25 million from Verily, which was formerly Google Life Sciences, and AstraZeneca and the American Heart Association, each putting in $25 million for a $75 million grant. And we've never done something like this, as challenging and as opportunistic as what this is, and big thinking. And I just had the opportunity of coming from a session where I was able to meet Dr. Callum McRae. He's from Harvard, and he was the recipient of this wonderful award. And he was really talking about reversing. How do we reverse the trends of coronary artery disease? And how do we make sure that when children are getting coronary artery disease early in life, how can we use that as a predictor of what kind of treatments that they may need later in life? And it's truly revolutionary, and it's truly big thinking. And it's so exciting to be able to talk with Dr. McRae and his entire team of individuals from throughout the world that are all coming together for the next 5 years to focus on this one brave idea. It's great to be in the Big Easy, certainly, but and to see the Midwest fingerprints all over scientific sessions and our science and progress that we're making from a research perspective, from an industry perspective, and certainly from the impact that we're making as volunteers and staff. This is why we're here, is because life is why. And at the center of everything that we do, while we talk about science and we talk about research developments, truly at the center of all that we do is the patient. There are those individuals who are counting on each of us and the impact that we're making through our life-saving mission back home, back in our communities. And that's because of your work back home, we're able to bring people together, to convene individuals to talk about those scientific breakthroughs that are going to impact those patients at the local level. So, truly, life is why, and you're how we're making this happen. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the work that each of you are doing. I know that we have very rewarding jobs. I've been with the American Heart Association for 28 years, and I see when I come here the impact that we're able to make, not just in the United States, not just in our communities, but worldwide on the eradication of heart disease and stroke. And it's important work. And at this time of giving thanks, I just want to say thank you for all that you do, for the heroic advances that you're making, for the progress that we're able to see happening because of your life-saving work at the American Heart Association. As volunteers or staff, you're truly making a difference. So thank you.